Shayo asked you about whether you would have enjoyed being on the show in week 10. And I saw the campaign to get you out of the house. I was very much against the campaign. I know that you expressed that your wish was for your husband to win because
Yeah.
you guys came on the show together.
Yeah.
But I was quite perplexed as to why they cut your particular journey short. I think it was odd to some people who are not in the Double K fan base who are just watchers of the show.
Yeah.
You became a key character on the show in the second half of the show. So I would say from week 6 to week 9, you became a key character on the show. You know, you were interesting, you generated talking points. So for me as a fan of the show, I wanted to continue seeing you on the show. And I think the performance you put in deserved a place in week 10. So how
Oh.
do you feel now coming out and seeing that people were riding for you as an entity, as Cassia on your own, but the management decided that
Yeah.
Cassia had to leave the show in order for her husband to win? How do you feel about that?
Um, I don't feel sad about it. Because it's at the end of the day, is my husband. If he wins, he will take care of me. Kelly knows how to take care of me.
Mhm,
He's not a stingy person. Even when he didn't
mhm,
have the little house, Kelly will always take care of me before himself. So he considers me before himself. He's not a selfish
mhm,
person. So when they made that
mhm,
decision, I'm happy they actually did. And yeah, that's it. I'm happy they did. Yes, I would have
all right.
loved to be in the finale, but it's okay. The decision is perfect, not so bad.
Don't worry. When you watch this season, I watched the show for all the characters, and you were definitely a fantastic character in the second half of the show. So congratulations to you.
Thank you
Please,
so much.
pardon me, Burv. Let me ask. You're welcome. Let me ask her for my second question, please, and I'll just give
Bro,
it to her.
can we also
No,
speak, please?
wait. I promise you, it will be very short, like not
Oh,
even up to 3 sentences, like 3 words.
okay. Because it's because
Face Hayo Biko Biko. Say face Hayo Biko Biko Biko. So I remember after the parrot spoke, Tofa, and you had a diary session. And in the diary session, you said to Biggie that what the parrot said did not really tap, it did not really bang like that. You were expecting something a bit more spectacular. And Biggie's response to you was, in the period you were in the house, what did you say that was parrot worthy? And you responded that in week 2, I think the time this parrot spoke was maybe week 6 or week 7. You responded that in week 2, you had a confrontation with Onyeka when she made some unsavory comments in the kitchen about cooking. When Biggie asked you that question, how did you interpret it when you left the diary room? Did you get it as a clue that not just your individual performance, but the performance of the house as a whole was not living up to expectation, and that's why the parrot could not say other more interesting things? Did that occur to you or to any of the housemates whilst you guys are having a conversation about that?
Yeah. Thank We had the conversation about that actually, and I just wanted to say big ups to you. You actually speak so well, and we had the conversation about how our performance as a house, and we just realized that this particular season was actually filled with a lot of mature people that would rather walk up to you and say those things to your face, and those are not the kind of things the parrots would eventually pick up. So we just realized that maybe we're just all filled with love, and yeah, so that's what we just realized, that maybe as a house we're not giving the viewers what they want. So yeah, we definitely discussed that.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Berv, and thank you, Faishayo.
thank you very much. Talks, you can speak.
So far, you fit this BBN fan. So I like your responses so far.
Hello
Well done.
everyone.
Folks, you can continue.
Hello everyone. Hello Kassia. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
I hope after the show has been good to you. Me, I just
Of
have a particular question that has been biting me since I've been saying, even before you left the house, you'll be saying it's a question about you and Nelly. You know, the
Okay.
conversation you had that particular night. Okay, started
Mm-hmm.
off as you wanting to prank the Imbaduways personally, and then
Yeah.
he entered into you guys. talking, and then you spoke about what the parrot said about
Yeah.
Onyeka, telling her that it was you that said this. And then she didn't, she was like, she was shocked. And then she asked you that, are you sure? You said yes. Then the day Ebuka asked you the question, you couldn't give a reply. And then she said, oh, that she was disappointed in you for not, giving the solid reply, because that's what you told her. And before, prior to that, she already told Onyeka, because Onyeka actually accused her of saying such things. I mean, she and Anita, for saying that, and she was like, no, it wasn't her, that it was actually Kassia that told her that. And from there, I don't know what happened to Onyeka, or what got into her. Yes, Onyeka, or what got into her for her to lash out to you at that night. But after that night, you kept on saying, "Oh, Nelly is an instigator because of that. Nelly is an instigator because." And even outside the house, I'm sure you've seen some clips, and you've seen that Nelly only said that because of what Onyeka was accusing her for.
I've
So
not.
I don't
I'm
know
just
why you
hearing this
kept.
for the very first time.
You are just hearing what.
This part of the story for the first time. And when I had the discussion with Nelly
Yeah.
did not seem surprised. Yes. And she said that she had always suspected Onyeka. And she
And
referred
that
to Wait, and she referred to Wani and the fight they had. I think that was week 1 or week 2, and she said the way she quickly reconciled with them, that it was suspicious. You didn't see that part,
I saw it. She said it was
so what?
suspicious. She didn't. That
Yeah,
was the only thing she added to it, because even anybody that heard what you told her would say, "Oh, maybe. Oh, let's reverse to some things that Onyeka has done in the house. Maybe you're actually right." And I obviously she even believed in what you said, and she was even doubting because she had the conversation with Anita. Then later, when the Buka came with the question, you couldn't answer. You couldn't give, and you were like, "Oh, she didn't say that. It was something you felt." I mean, who else wouldn't be disappointed in because you already made me feel like, oh, this babe said this thing, and you couldn't defend yourself when you were asked, and then you
it
went
was
on
how
because she didn't take your side. That's how I saw it. Because she didn't take your side, you went on to make her look like an instigator. You told Victoria, know that Nelly instigated our fight. From where to where now? How? You were laughing when the girls came in, and imagine if she saw that and she called you an instigator. You were laughing. Me, I just felt like it wasn't right for you to say that. You went on.
Oh, I think. Oh, she was still speaking though. But Kasha, do you have anything to add to it before we move? And guys, we just have like 20 more minutes before the end of this space.
hello.
Hi, Kassia.
Yeah, so DRC coming to the house, everyone knew that they were there on a mission. And for what happened between me and um, Nelly, someone told me, Wani told me that it was Nelly that told her. So I don't know how the conversation happened. Do you understand? So I remember telling Nelly. So what were you expecting of me?
Kassia, the thing is, I feel like your opinions will change maybe after you watch the clips. And me, I'm looking forward to you guys' reunion. Do you get? I think it's
Yeah.
going to be very late. Yeah, so maybe things will be hashed out then. Do you get?
And aside, and why I said Nelly is an instigator as well. During the whole conflict, Nelly came to me and she was like, "You didn't tell." She was acting like she was on my side as well. It was
Uh,
later that I found out that she was the one that told her. She never told me that she was the one that told her, and I never saw that clip that you're talking about.
and because I
Okay.
think it's because you're in the house, but we have more speakers, Cassia. You have fans here. So,
Eh, don't stress me. Please, when you can make it
Okay.
brief. Yeah,
All
make it
right,
brief.
I will. Good evening, everyone. I particularly like everyone on this space today, which is OC, Tofa, and Cassia. OC, you're very mature. You got along with everyone well in the house, regardless of the age difference. You were nice to everyone. So I like that about you. You knew how to handle situations. Tofa, you're a very sweet boy. You're always a happy person. I really like that about you. You're not bitter. You're not negative. That's a very nice thing. Kassia, I'm a double K fan. The money is married. I love you, darling. I mean, nobody is perfect. A lot of misunderstandings happen in the house because you don't know what is going on in every corner of the house,
Thank you.
especially regarding this Onyeka issue where people are trying to make you feel like a liar. You didn't lie.
Thank you.
Ebuka didn't give you a chance to explain yourself that
Thank
day.
you so
Onyeka told
much.
you some things. You made some assumptions based on what you were told.
Exactly.
Assumption can be wrong or
Yeah,
right.
that was
You
why I
were wrong by
apologized to
saying maybe
her.
she was trying to use you were wrong by saying maybe she was trying to use Wani and Andy. That was an assumption.
Yeah.
You made that assumption based on one or two things that you were told.
Yeah.
Onyeka also made a lot of assumptions in the house.
Yeah.
So I don't know why people are saying you lied there. You didn't lie. You said some things Onyeka told you. You assumed you were wrong about your assumption. You apologized. I particularly like that you apologized to Onyeka that day to tell her that you felt it was a feeling and you were wrong about
Yeah.
it. That's okay.
Thank you so much.
Regarding the Nelly situation, you feel she's an instigator because she didn't tell you that she had told
Yeah.
Onyeka. I understand how you feel about it, considering how the conversation that you guys had that day on the couch went. It sounded like she was on your
Yeah.
side. However, when Nelly felt like the things you said were not true, it was right for her to also have a change of mind. Maybe she misjudged Onyeka. So that's why she probably sided with Onyeka later, which is also okay. So it's all a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Anyway, when Nelly comes out, you clear it with her. She didn't mean to instigate anything. She also wanted to clear herself. You
Yeah.
understand? So, and then the beef here and Onyeka have, maybe when she comes out of the house, you sort it out one way or the other. Another thing I also want to talk to you about is your hair care products. While you were in the house, your products were sold out. So when do you think you have time to start? Because people are, they're eager to buy your products. They're eager to sell you out as well. So when do you think you have the time to start making more products?
Um,
Aside the 100 million, you also have the chance to make another 100 million as soon as possible.
yeah.
That's your husband's money, then you make your own money. You
Yes,
get so
yes.
when do you think you have the time to start working on your
Soon,
products? You,
soon.
you talked about
Yeah.
rebranding. What are your
Yes,
plans?
I intend rebranding. Yeah. So after the whole rebranding, K Extra Botanica is coming back better. Yeah.
That's good. I like that. We're
Thank you
waiting.
so
Okay, we're
much.
going to
Thank you
patronize you.
so
You
much.
get sold out. You make your own 100 million.
Thank you.
Sule's
Don't
100 million is
stress.
Kasha's
It's
100 million.
okay. Do
Thank
not
Also, wait,
you.
stress.
one last
Uh-uh.
thing. Don't let the narrative of this small witch or all these wicked narratives, different kind of things that people are trying to say about you, it's not true. You're a sweet person. You're kind. We've seen your relationship with a lot of people in the
Thank
house. So
you.
even if it's a joke or tiny witch, you're not any of those things. And none of those things define you.
Thank
Okay.
you so
And
much.
regarding
Thank
these DRC
you.
questions that people are trying to rope
Thank
you in, it's not your business. They
you.
came to act their drama. Okay. You laughed a few times because they were talking about Onyeka. You were not laughing at your friend.
Thank
Thank
you. Thank you.
you.
Thank
Ella, you
you.
can
Hmm.
speak.
Thank you so much.
Hi, hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Kayla.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to say hi to Tofa. Tofa, are you there?
I am here. Hi, Kayla.
Hi. So, pardon my voice, and I have the flu, but I'll make it quick. On behalf of God,
mix. Now, from how I saw it, you sort of had some sort of relationship with Nelly on the same level that Onyeka did at the time in the house. Nelly was not really close to anybody like that aside Anita and Suj and Tofa. That night at the couch where you guys were talking, you were sharing your experience. She was not even going to take sides. She was just also learning some things at the house. I heard her clearly say, Omo, I didn't know any of this was happening. I don't know anything in this house. And then she held on to your words and she was almost using it to judge someone else she had some sort of relationship with in the house, Oyeka. Until Sunday, when you were asked the question and maybe you made an assumption, maybe you I don't know, for whatever reason now they're saying it's assumption. Okay, you made a wrong assumption about someone and she felt bad. I mean, she was almost going to judge a certain lady in the house because of something you had said. That's even some sort of betrayal of friendship, if you ask me, or whatever relationship you guys were forming at that moment. And now seeing you come out of the house and calling her an instigator, saying all sort of things about her for somebody who just decided to switch sides because you could not stand on your 10 toes. So, my quick question, have you